Hi everyone, I'm Jake.
Jeff, or Jake Cubed. That's it. The nickname that stuck, I guess, so
That it has.
we'll go with it.
And welcome to our pilot episode of WFF,
World's Finest Fanboys. That I did not mean to do that.
Were we going to do the unison thing? Or?
I wasn't trying that, but...
Oh, okay, because that was kind of creepy.
We
are one.
I blame you. Anyway, let's go.
Right. So, to the heart of the subject, World's Finest Fanboys is going to be an inclusive podcast discussing all sort of aspects of geek culture. Comic books, movies, video games, anime, you name it, we'll probably talk about it.
Yeah, pretty much everything that a lot of our friends are passionate about and we're passionate about. It's just us having conversations, talking about whatever's in the news, whatever theories we have, stuff like that, and just, continuing extended conversation is what it will be in podcast form.
Exactly. And you can find us through our various Facebook pages. We're going to have a YouTube account.
We'll have a audio link on SoundCloud, on iTunes. We'll have links to our Facebook page for all of that, so you can literally listen to it directly from Facebook if you don't have iTunes or a SoundCloud app. Otherwise, you can get those as well and easily listen to it that way.
And we decided to do this podcast because, as far as in our immediate local area goes, there's really nothing like that going on.
Yeah, it's podcasts are kind of it's a blossoming type thing that's just kind of skyrocketed, and around the Quad Cities, there's some kind of stuff, few different podcasts here and there, but nothing as far as this kind of idea, and we just want to start it as best I can really explain it. I want it to keep going, and all of us to have a general audience involved, and that's our listeners, that's you guys. So you guys will help us create the content as far as, what we should really talk about, questions, ideas for polls, stuff like that. But I think it's a general idea is for comics, pop culture, stuff like that.
Right.
That's the big main thing. We all love talking about that stuff.
That we do. Specifically, what you can expect to hear from us is we're going to try a weekly format for podcast episodes.
Yeah.
For special instances, we'll try to do Facebook Live videos or YouTube uploads and
little promotional things, stuff like that. We're going to try and keep the podcast at about half hour to 45 minutes. That's generally what a podcast runs. We do know that people's time is very valuable, so we would like to keep it short, but at the same time, we would also like to keep it, going as far as extra content in the future goes. But I think that as far as the length of the podcast, it'll be about a half hour to 45 minutes, just to be general.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing that we really want to stress about our specific podcast is listener and fan participation.
Yeah, we definitely want people to understand that we want everyone inclusive to this thing. It's the idea is to have conversations with you guys, so we'll definitely have you guys on the podcast. We would like to talk about,
and that's the key word, conversation.
Yeah.
We really don't want to have like formal sort of sit down, talky, interview kind of things. We want this to be as relaxed and as personable as possible. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to have other people on the show who are just as passionate about us.
Exactly.
Passionate about us, but passionate
about what
our
we're
interests.
talking about.
Yes.
I think the main thing that I want to get across is that we don't really know what we're talking about. We're a couple of guys that are just very passionate about stuff.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
you do not speak
I'm
for
Jake.
both
I
of us.
know Superman.
I do.
Blah blah blah. Well, you know what?
It's one of the many things that I know.
That's all great and everything, but let's move on from that. We don't know what we're talking about. But the idea is that we're just like you guys. We just wanted to have a podcast where we sit down, we talk about the things that we're very passionate about and what we love, and we want you guys to be a part of it. We want you guys to get a hold of us. Let us know what you think about it, what questions you might have. Participate. We want it to be inclusive, and we definitely want to bring you guys on. If there's a subject we talk about or we might decide to talk about and you guys are passionate about it and you want to be on, that'd be great. That would be exactly what we want. So that's what we're looking for. But,
Yeah, and as you said, the episodes are only going to be generally anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes long. Obviously, there's just going to be some things that we can't get to in that amount of time. We could even get it wrong, I guess, as far as the opinions go.
Yeah.
So, by all means, let us know what you think.
Even if
Bring it on.
If you want to, if you
want to
disagree
start
with us
arguments,
on something,
by
that's great. We love to argue with people. We definitely want to thank you guys for being there and watching, and we really hope you guys take a listen to us. We will be on Facebook. I'm thinking we'll get on Twitter eventually.
Yes.
We definitely have a YouTube. The YouTube videos and stuff will probably gradually go up, but the main thing is iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook. Those are probably the big ones there.
And at the end of this little presentation, we're going to have all that information. We should have all of our initial social media up and running, so we'll get off the ground running, hopefully.
That's the plan. So be on the lookout. I think that, I'm excited. I know you're excited.
Yes, definitely.
So just keep...
We're trying very much to kill as much time as possible in our personal lives. This will help.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be the highlight of my week every week. So
Yes.
But anyway, thank you guys, and we look forward to hearing from you and seeing you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys.